Everyone was running away from the fire. This dog ran straight into it. He lived in a quiet neighborhood, a golden dog with calm eyes and a gentle face. Every morning, he sat in the same yard, watching, waiting. No one knew where he came from, no caller, no owner. But everyone trusted him. The kids would pet him on their way to school, and the adults would leave out a bowl of water. They called him Sunny because his presence felt like a warm ray of sunshine on their quiet street. One afternoon, a loud explosion shook the entire neighborhood. A house at the end of the block was on fire. Thick, black smoke billowed into the sky, filling the air with a suffocating smell. People ran out of their homes, screaming. The blare of sirens grew louder and louder as fire trucks raced to the scene. Panic was everywhere. Then, a woman's desperate cry cut through the chaos. "My baby. There's a child still inside." Firefighters immediately sprang into action, trying to breach the front door. But the intense heat and collapsing structure made it impossible. The roof was groaning, threatening to come down at any second. Time was running out. The child's mother was held back, her face a mask of pure terror. The crowd watched, helpless. Before anyone could fully grasp the horrifying situation, Sunny broke free from the edge of the crowd. He ran. Not away from the danger. He ran directly toward the burning house. Flames licked at the doorway, a terrifying wall of orange and red. The heat was so intense, it singed his beautiful golden fur. But Sunny didn't even flinch. He didn't stop. He disappeared into the inferno. Inside, visibility was almost zero. It was a chaotic world of choking smoke, blinding heat, and the terrifying sound of cracking wood. Sunny lowered his body to the floor, where the air was slightly clearer. He moved forward, his senses on high alert, guided by a faint sound that others couldn't hear. A cough, a small, terrified cry. He found the child, a little boy, hiding under a dining table, paralyzed by fear. Sunny nudged him gently with his nose, then carefully grabbed the child's sleeve in his mouth and pulled, not hard, but with a firm, insistent tug. The boy, startled but sensing the urgency, clung to the dog's fur. Step by step, they navigated the treacherous maze of fire and falling debris. Through the suffocating smoke, through the roaring fire, the ceiling above them began to splinter and collapse. Firefighters outside shouted warnings, preparing for the worst. Just as a massive wave of flames surged through the living room, Sunny burst out of the house, dragging the child with him. The entire crowd froze for a heartbeat. Silence. Then an eruption of applause, of cheers, of tears, an overwhelming relief. Sunny, the hero, collapsed onto the cool grass, his body exhausted, his lungs filled with smoke. A firefighter rushed to his side, checking his vitals. Sunny opened his eyes. His tail gave a slow, weak thump against the ground. He was alive. The child was safe. That night, as the family held their son close, they made a decision. Sunny would never be alone again. He would never be astray again. He had risked everything for their family. And now, he was family. Now, every morning, Sunny still sits in the yard. But this time, a small boy sits right beside him, his arm draped over the dog's shoulders. They watch the street together, the hero and the boy he saved. Safe. Home. Bravery doesn't always roar. Sometimes, it quietly walks on four legs, with a heart full of courage and a wagging tail. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like and subscribe for more.